Hey, what's up? This is Samm Henshaw, and this is Voices. I think that the scene is to me it's amazing. I think it's awesome. I think it doesn't get the recognition it deserves in the UK because I guess it's not R&B and soul isn't as popular in the UK. I don't think it's anything. There's no, how do I say? It's not anything against the people or anything against the people that create it or how they create it or whatever. I think it's not the popular thing over there, and there's not really a space for it because it's not as big as, the States, where there are states and there are places for it. So in that sense, it's just to say that really if there is an audience, it's very small. But it's amazing, and the guys that create R&B and soul out there are wicked, yeah. When you find them, they've got something. So it would be people like Stevie was a big influence on me growing up. Donny Hathaway, Marvin, Otis, Redding, who else? Aretha Franklin was a huge one. Randomly, Janis Joplin. I really liked Janis Joplin's vibe, and I remember hearing her a lot. And my dad listened to a lot of country actually as well. So I remember growing up on what's his face, Johnny Cash. Yeah, there was a lot, but a lot of it came from America. A lot of that, because I think it originated there. The sound originated there. So and funnily enough, even Bobby Womack. So it's funny that you say that. I grew up on a lot of the stuff that my dad listened to as well. So for soul music, when I was younger, probably not that I can think of. Maybe the one person I can think of is probably Omar. Omar is an incredible soul artist from the UK. Legendary as well, worked with Stevie and all these people, but yeah, he's got some great joints. He's got this one joint that's obviously his biggest hit, I think, called Nothing Like This, and it's a beautiful song. But him, I guess Floetry, I think growing up, I would catch a bit more of like the neo soul stuff. So from the UK, it'd be Floetry. But I think more recently, I'm loving a lot of the stuff that people like. Who is there? We got Georgia Smith, who's doing inspiring stuff. She's dope. There's an artist called, I'm trying to think. There's an artist called Tiana Major 9. She's got like this modern jazz soul vibe, which I love. It's cool. There's an artist called Sasha Keeble, who I just heard her record the other day, and she's fire. She's got that real throwback sound. I don't know, there's a bunch, but I can't think of a lot of them off the top of my head, but yeah, there's a bunch. For soul music, when I was younger, probably not that I can think of. Maybe the one person I can think of is probably Omar. Omar is an incredible soul artist from the UK. Legendary as well, worked with Stevie and all these people, but yeah, he's got some great joints. He's got this one joint that's obviously his biggest hit, I think, called Nothing Like This, and it's a beautiful song. But him, I guess Floetry, I think growing up, I would catch a bit more of like the neo soul stuff. So from the UK, it'd be Floetry. But I think more recently, I'm loving a lot of the stuff that people like. Who is there? We got Georgia Smith, who's doing inspiring stuff. She's dope. There's an artist called, I'm trying to think. There's an artist called Tiana Major 9. She's got like this modern jazz soul vibe, which I love. It's cool. There's an artist called Sasha Keeble, who I just heard her record the other day, and she's fire. She's got that real throwback sound. I don't know, there's a bunch, but I can't think of a lot of them off the top of my head, but yeah, there's a bunch. Yeah, so, excuse me, the sound experiments were these projects that I created when, the first one I actually created when I was in uni. I was studying popular music performance for my music degree, and I think I met my manager, and I was working with my friends in uni at the time, and they were like, oh, if you're gonna make music, what's it gonna be? And I couldn't answer it because I was into so many different genres. So I just said, if I'm gonna make a project, I'm gonna do music that kind of touches it, not really even it having necessarily a title in terms of genre. So I just said, yeah, I'll call it the sound experiment, so it gives me the freedom to kind of create whatever the hell I want to create. And yeah, and then basically did the same thing on my second one, like about a year after that first one had been released. And yeah, and then I think that it gave me an excuse to kind of enter into the music industry without needing to try and fit into a box. It gave me time to allow me to actually find out where my place would be within music, and so yeah, that's kind of how we ended up here. Crazy. So like I'm really flattered by the fact that you heard Easy, and as I said when I came in, I was like, man, I've not listened to that song in ages. I'm not even, we haven't played that song in ages. So for like a whole new audience to be recognizing it and actually enjoying it as well is huge to me. Like I said, I worked on a lot of that stuff when I was in uni, so which was almost like 5-6 years ago now. So yeah, for people to be jumping onto it and enjoying it is I'm so grateful, and it's huge. Oh mate, you've gassed me, because John Mayer, I'm a huge John Mayer fan, so yeah, that's completely, yeah, I'm floored by that. That's amazing. So Church was a song that I had created with Josh Grant, producer, and a writer called Arrow Benjamin. And we did it about maybe like a year or two ago now. We had created it, and yeah, I just remember we finished the song, but there was a space open in the song, and we were considering who we wanted on the track, and ended up sort of seeing Earthgang and thinking, all right, let's give that a go. And they immediately responded with a verse, and the verse was nuts, and I was just like, I don't think we can look anywhere else. And yeah, that was yeah. I think we tweaked a few things afterwards, but yeah, it was very much. They gave us a verse, we loved it, and just kept the ball rolling, and then went to shoot the music video in LA with them earlier on. I think earlier this year or like end of last year or whatever, and yeah, finally got to meet them, and we got to hang, and they're just two are like my favorite people now. They're incredible, and their hearts are amazing, and just their creativity, their geniuses and that, and so yeah, love those guys, man. They're incredible. More music, eventually an album, looking to drop that next year, and some touring. I'm really excited to get on the road and start playing these joints, and the joints that like no one's heard yet. I'm super excited for that, and yeah, it's gonna be cool.
right, so tell us where we can hear church for Earthgang.
You can hear it on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, I'm sure it's on. What else is there? Deezer, Shazam, all of it. It's on every single thing you can think of. Yeah, yeah, church.
And we need John Mayer and Samm on the track.
I'm definitely down for that. Definitely down for that.